What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video of mine. So today we're going to do 5 more walkthrough solves. I'm going to be scrambling the cube with white on top and green in front. And I have scrambles from from an app that most cubers use. So if you're a cuber and you don't know what this timer or what this thing is called, it's called KO timer. That's what it looks like, and that's what it's called. It's called KO timer. Alright, there we go. Again, I'm going to be doing white cross just like before, because it's a lot easier for people to kind of get used to. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras up real quick because my camera died. And so we'll get the footage from the new camera and my old camera, and we'll just go from there. Alright, this is definitely a change in video, but not in audio, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Anyways, so I noticed that I have this orange and white here, and then this blue and this green, and they're almost opposite, so I know how to fix this. I also know that this blue needs to move left, and if I move this orange over here, then I can bring it down, and then it'll just have to move left, and it'll be aligned with blue, this blue here, and the orange will be here again. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this green up here, and then move the edge over here, the orange edge right here, and so the red is still back here. We'll move the green down, and then move the orange down, and then I'm going to move this, first I'm going to, oh no, never mind, this isn't being moved anywhere. So I'll move this down so it's lined up here, and then I'll line the cross, and then bring that down, and that's that. Man, this is really kind of hard to see. That's orange, right? Okay, I'm gonna look off to the side of my camera because the lens is a little bit weird to look through. So I see my first pair here, so we'll go ahead and split them. All I'm doing is just splitting this up and moving that next to it and then bringing it up, so kind of easy to put together. And then I'll insert that in the back, and then I can see this pair is ready. I also see this pair here, so we'll do that one next, right there. So I'll just split it up and then bring that over here and match, or bring that edge down to its opposite, and then pair it up here, and then insert that in the back, and then the last one is here. So we'll split it up and then put it in the back. I'm still working on OLLs. I've actually learned a few more. I just need to learn association with algorithms, but other than that, I'm pretty good to go. And then I'm going to learn more and more OLLs as I go, but that's the first solve. Pretty easy. The cross was really easy too. And then I just finished it off with a T-perm, and that was pretty easy to do. Alright, so this cross is actually super easy too. I noticed that the red is already lined up. This is actually going to be a really easy cross. This is only going to take about 4 moves. So the blue is lined up here, red's lined up here, and when I'm going to move this blue down first, and so the orange is lined up. I move that down. That's only 2 moves. And then this is lined up, but instead of putting that down first, I don't want to disturb this, so this will go down first. So it's 3 and then 4. That's a 4-move cross. And then I see my first pair right here. That's pretty easy to take out and then split up and then put together and then insert in the back. Probably wasn't the best way to do it, but that's the way I did it. And then I see this pair here, but I could also do this one. This one's actually going to be a lot easier. So I'll do this blue and orange one. So I'll split them up and then bring that corner up. And then I can just bring that edge down and then bring it over here and put it in. Okay, so then I have this one. So these two here, right here and here, or this pair here, and I think I'll go with that first. So I'll split it up like that, and then I'll rotate and bring that edge down and then put the corner on top and then insert it in the back. And then I have this pair here that's pretty easy to do. Just pair it up like that and then put it in right here in the front. Another OLL. Whoops. And then this is a U-perm. I believe that's a U-perm. I could be wrong. I keep getting my U's and A's mixed up, but pretty easy algorithm to begin with anyways. Alright, so I see all my edges are here. I could do a opposite edge cross. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a D2 first to split up this orange, or the blue and green edge, and bring this down. and then do a D to line up the opposites here, because I have an opposite cross edge here, so I can bring that down, and then do F prime, L, F to put that together. And then I have my first pair is right here, so I'll do a D2 first, and then cube rotate and put that in there. Let's see. Look ahead is really hard when I'm looking at this angle. So this one I can put together like that, and then I'll focus on this one next. So we'll put that together like that. And then this one, I can go ahead and just pair up super easy like that and insert it right there. And then this one, so I'll move it over first and then pair it up like that. There we go. I haven't learned this one yet. I've actually learned another variation of that bar, but... And then this looks like... This is a U. That one's pretty easy, so... Alright, so I noticed that on probably the last 3 solves, or... because this is the 4th solve, so I've noticed on like the last 2 or 3 solves, I didn't scramble with white on top and green in front, and I should have been, and I apologize. So if you've been trying to solve or trying to scramble and follow my solves with green in front and white on top, I apologize. I probably should have mentioned that before, and I didn't really realize it because I was busy switching out my cameras. So I guess I could do another opposite edge cross, because this one's really simple. So we'll do a U first to bring this orange and red down once, and then I'm gonna move this edge back here. This is a terrible cross, so we'll move this down, and then that goes down completely, and then that goes down, and that goes down. That was a terrible cross, and I wish I could have done that a little bit differently, but I haven't. So then we'll do a D2 to align it all. And then this pair is super easy. It's just a beginner's F2L pair, so I'll put that in like that. This pair is easy right here, so I'll go ahead and do a sledgehammer to put that in. This pair back here, and because these are different colors right here, then I know that this will pair up perfectly. And then we can do another sledgehammer, and then my last pair is right here. Bring that up and put that in like that. And then T case, and then this is, there we go. Alright. This looks like I could almost do another opposite edge cross, but I'm not going to. So I know that if I bring this red edge up here, it'll be aligned, and I think that's what the first thing I'm gonna do is I'll do that, and then I'll do an R2. But then I have to do a U2, and then I can do an L prime, and then do that. So that was a bad cross, but it works. Alright, so I see 2 already finished pairs right here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a U2 and insert this red and orange, or red and green one in the back. This one's already solved for us, and then we can just put that one in. This is a pretty easy pair. Put that in like that. And then end things off with a nice, easy beginner's method algorithm. Alright, so that is 5 solves. I believe that's 5 solves. My mind's kind of everywhere today. I don't know why. I did a lot of stuff today. I did a lot of exercising. I went to my first fitness club, and so I'm kind of trying new things out today, and so I'm a little bit off my normal schedule of things. And my sleep pattern's kind of messed up too. I've been staying up kind of late, so I need to get back onto a normal sleeping pattern. I want to start doing these every week. I want to do a group of 5 example solves every single week, because most YouTubers only do 1 or 2 videos. They could do a white and yellow cross solves, or they could just do white cross solves, or they could do color neutral solves. I kind of want to do more than just 1 or 2. I want to do one every single week, just because different cases or different scrambles will give up different cases. We'll do an extra one, another solve right here. So here's the algorithm. So white on top, green in front. B2 RU R prime U, B2 L2 U F prime R2 B2 L, F2 U2 F2 U2 R prime F2 R2 B2. And different solves, so different scrambles have different solves or different ways to solve them. So like I have another opposite edge cross if I really wanted to, but I don't think I want to. So I'll move this pair, I'll move this green down and bring it over here, and then bring that blue down, and then I could have just done an F2, so I didn't do like an F2, bring that edge down and bring that back up. And then this one I could just sledgehammer in and see, like it's already a different way of solving a cross, you know. And then we'll look for a pair. So I have this pair here. Let's see. We'll do this one right here. So I can bring this up, and I can pair it up like that, and then insert it. And then I have like this pair, and I can put that together, and then insert that in the back. Then I have this here, and then I have this one here, and then I have an OLL. And then I have a finished OL. What did I do? What am I doing with my life? I can't even put in an F2L first, right? There we go. And then a T-perm. But sometimes there's things that you don't see. Like there's, when you have a triple sexy F2L pair to put in, where you have an edge that's in, and then the corner is on the top layer and the white is facing up, and this is not a finished F2L pair where like either the edge or the corner is flipped and it's oriented differently, then you know sometimes you come across that, so you do a triple sexy move, and that finishes that. You know, sometimes you do OLLs and you get something like this, or you run across an M case, you run across an N case, and you have to do, you know, I haven't run across, I don't think, any of those in any of my videos yet, or maybe I have, I don't know, but that's the whole point. You know, like you run across all these different versions of different algorithms, and there's so many different ways to solve it, so, you know, you always run across different things. So I want to do one of these every single week, just so I can show you guys more ways to solve certain things, and as I get better, then you know I'll find more efficient ways to solve certain cases. Like that triple sexy F2L pair, I just learned that like today. Like I didn't even know about that. I didn't know that was that easy, you know. And so it's just kind of something you learn over time. But next time I do want to use this camera that I'm currently using and my nicer camera to shoot two different angles of the video, just so that there's two different ways that you can look at it as either a spectator or a cuber. And I'll just kind of have different angles for my videos. It's just something I'm trying out. It's not like it's going to help you guys all that much. It's just something I kind of want to do on my own to help with more production type videos. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave the scrambles down in the description so you guys can see them. You can scramble your cube before the solve or whatever. Just make sure you pay attention to how I orient the cube when I scramble, because I did mess that up a few times. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see all of you guys next week.